Good talk record. Yep, the third is good.
Okay. Can I start
I had so many questions on the one.
this little horsey?
Oh, you can ask questions, and then we can answer them. Yeah, please ask questions.
This is the second day to this horsey. We're working hard. I try to do here. I want to touch before I take the lead rope. She moves right there. I move right there. She move. I move.
Hey, your neighbor told me the horse people. I said I'm supposed to be taking pictures, and I'm supposed to. Because the horse people are right down there. I go, oh, I got stopped right in the middle. You know, I didn't look after I got stuck. I just got to that.
Okay, she's not letting me close it to her.
That's something else I want to show people. It's like, hey, you know, you got to understand your own personal limitations, and it's okay to get help. Like, it doesn't make you a bad trainer, if you're not worthy, or... And I know my limitations, so... I work with a trainer to try to get better, because I got bucked off my horse, and I became a different rider that I didn't like. Right, yeah, exactly. And so...
No, do that.
That's what I was worried about. She seemed a little...
No, do that. No, I don't let you smell me.
She's not as scared, and so they tend to be a little more like...
Normally, some horses do that stuff when they smell it too much, they want to bite you. What I do, this one shows coming towards her, not let it put the nose in my hands. Okay, right here, you see right there, I start working like this is a type. At the same time, the point here, she walk forward is fine. But if she turn the other side or walk it back, I give you some pressure in different areas. Right there. When she walk forward, she don't have any pressure on the lead rope. Give you the idea what I want right there. And then if she let me touch, I can touch her. The rest, when I take the short loop, the short lead rope, I don't want she bite me. Protecting myself. Okay, right here, put the rope right there, the rope right there. You didn't take her out the little road to the end.
Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of sensitive too.
Yeah, she's enough. She had it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
If you want to catch her, you can rope it.
Yeah.
Okay. I working like for lead. She can follow me. Okay, you see right there how later she responded to the pressure on the rope because she took it one way. Like, no, you need to follow the line. It's not follow me, they need to follow the line because it's saying when you tie, they need to tell where is the line is there. She's a little aggressive, eh?
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Like, those ones that are a little more chill can be aggressive.
Chino, este guard. You see the tail, all the stuff?
Yeah.
She not like nothing that. But I not let it stay close to me. Okay, she not. No. I do this one right here because she can feel my energy. Okay. Do it again. No. Because if I do my hand here, she only move the nose up. She needs to stay right there. Because the problem is you touch the body, it's the same reaction. She can kick you, so she can bite you. Okay, you see right there? She no move too much. I give you idea what I want. Okay, you see, I have pressure on this little rope. If she moves, she have more pressure. She moves less, I release the pressure. I give you idea what I want. You can do this stuff. Put my hand here. Okay, put my hand, she don't need move. Move my hand, she don't need move. You see right there? The first touch, you need to let her know who's the charger. Because she start by you, every time you go touch the body, she go kick you, she bite you, or strike you. Because I start in one space. If she don't do nothing in one space, I can remove the space. Okay, right here, try again. You see right there again? When I move my hand different area, stay here, she's fine. Now I do again right there. She no move, I make a stop. Because the thing, they don't understand why we do this stuff. They thinking we do something bad. But the more you do, they feel more better. They let you do the stuff. They like it. They let you do the stuff. If you come and punch or do something different, they go start attacking you. Oh, this one had two sorrows.
He does?
Yeah.
Where?
This one is try to right here.
That's not bad. Yeah, that line didn't seem to bother her at all.
No. Now let me touch the sides. I come in here. No. Because every time I do something, good girl. She's right there.
We might have to move him. He's fighting with Helio.
Yeah, I may move.
Put the thoroughbred there. Is that okay? Oh, I'm talking about, see those two fighting over there? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swap these two because I can't have them destroy my camera. He was normally there, but we moved these up here to be closer to the Wi-Fi. All right.
Oh, nice. Good girl. No. Now I need to move that way. Good girl.
As you might imagine, I don't edit everything.
Good girl.
It's to capture that one moment. I have to get ahead of it.
Oh, no, I understand. I do a lot of pet photos too. I'm not a big editor.
And right,
What I call natural edits.
and right here, what I do,
I don't either.
I have my hand, this one right here, because I release this pressure here, and then I can,
After that moment.
like, you know, when you have the pressure, you know when something happen. I can read it like fast enough. What did she do to me? Because I have this hand right here. When I touch the body, because she want to attack me, she'll strike my hand and send it back. Because I stay right here, coming like this, she can bite me, my face or my neck, whatever it is. And like this, now show my hand right here. This is release. I can read it. What did she try to do? And then I can touch her. Okay, you want to move that way? It's too close for me. Come on this way. The other thing, I know stand like a small area. Because they do, she can kick me. Now I can touch. Good girl. Because right here, I have my hand here, but I have this tense. When I release this one, I change my position of my hand. Because that right here, she jumped that way when I kick me, I can pull back. Because I know she's really sensitive in the pull, in the pressure. Okay. Oh, it's big. Now I go touch it with this one. What is her reaction? See right there, she smells it, but she not bite me. If I not let her, she bite me. Because I do here, she like it what I do here. She feel comfortable with that stuff. Because every day I go add more and more stuff, more and more stuff. You see right here, coming my little roof. Now this side, different side.
Like that.
Right there. Okay. She don't like this hand. We do the same. No. Okay. He understand no. It's funny. They don't like the other hand. It's more different or what? Or more soft. Okay. She put it this one. Start do that. She not happy, yeah. Can do different stuff. Turn that side. We coming. Can you see right? Snapping with my hand. What is the reaction she do? Now I need to work it out. Whenever it move my hand, she don't need to move the face. No confusing. Because they know when you do something aggressive, they know why you do that stuff. But if you let it know, they stay the same. Good girl. You don't like it touch here, eh? Okay. It's good. You want to work it with her?
Me?
Yeah.
I won't take pictures if you don't want.
Oh, I don't care. I keep trying to tell her, I'm like, we really don't care about most things. I'm just trying to figure out a way to get in there without having to walk all the way around.
Turn around there.
All right.
And I really do appreciate it, guys. Your trust is important to me.
Yeah, this is what I do here. Because you see, I don't make it work one of the horse toys, because everything you teach these horses, they learn. You start working like run, all time when you come in, they start run. If you teach they stay right there, you come in, when you put the holder, they stay right there. And then when they know this stuff, then you can make it work.
Makes sense.
I kind of feel just like touching her with this.
Because
Excuse me.
you know the domestic horse, because they have the domestic already, they have with you. You make it work, that's different. But this one you need bring to you and then start make it work.
Makes sense.
Are you going to do the camera?
Yeah.
That one's probably got enough battery now, don't you think? That one's got that battery pack on it. So you guys might be wondering why Isidro is working with her first. I don't do this stage because in 2017 I got hurt really, really bad at this stage. I had a horse attack me and broke my sternum, knocked me unconscious. And so every time I'm at this stage, like I've been able to control my emotions pretty well, but not completely, and it ends up getting them more anxious, and which is not good. So I end up causing more of a problem. So it's okay to recognize your limitations and be okay with them. I'm okay with it. Like, I really don't care what other people think. I need to do what's best for the horse and what's best for me. And what that is letting my husband start, who's really good at this stage, start them at this stage, and I can watch and get a feel for them. And then when they are far enough along, usually like when they can get a halter on them, when he's kind of touched them a little bit, when they are far enough along, then I will come and start messing with them. So this mare seemed a little bitey, which you could see, so I was a little bit worried about that. Because I don't move as fast as him. Another stage that I won't do is the first ride. I will prep them, and pretty much, I mean, I don't know, Isidro, I don't think I've ever prepped a horse that you did a first ride on that wasn't fine. Like, he'll do the first ride and they're perfectly okay. And I like walk, trot, canter on my first rides. But I've done a ton of groundwork to get him to that point. And so I do things a little bit differently. And if I do run into trouble, like if I've got a bolter or something, and I run into trouble, then I will, I'll ask for his help. So it's okay to get help. It's okay to be very conscious of your own limitations and be very honest with yourself, and not have this weird feeling that, like, well, if I don't do it all myself, then that's not right, or that's not good enough, because really your ultimate goal is to do what's best for this horse. And if what's best for this horse is to have somebody else kind of help you get through some things, then that's what's best for the horse. So that's what I feel, and that's what I think. So all I'm going to do right now is I'm just getting to know her. And so I have a much softer touch than Isidro does, which is okay. She seems to like that. And so I'm doing a lot of like approach and retreat, where I'm going to just start inching my way a little further down, very slowly. My whole method is very methodical and very slow, because I lack a lot of the skill set that Isidro has. It's easy for him, like his height, his reach of his arm, his athletic ability. I don't have that, so I've adapted to that. So this kind of coming in, and this will help me later when I want to put a halter on her. Or, you know, because this horse is very sensitive in the face, and she's already got some rubs on her face from having the drag rope, which I'm not happy about, because she was already kind of sensitive in the face, and I want to maintain that. So she will not have a drag rope after today. That'll be her thing. And then I'm going to switch hands, so we'll see how she feels about that. And then if I have to rope her, so I'm hoping that me approaching her like this now, doing a bunch of this right now, tomorrow it'll be really easy for me to be able to approach her and put a lead rope on her, you know, be able to get this hooked and put a lead rope on her. So it's really good to be observant of your horse. She's much more sensitive on this side, and on this side she has some bite marks, and she has an ear that's all scarred up. So she's just being guarded. She's not being bad. She's just being really guarded on that side, because that side obviously got beat up a little bit. So I'm going to just push her here. There we go. So she's really guarded on that side. So I'm going to try and rub it. I don't want her to bite me. I'm just giving her there. So I just have to acknowledge that that is her side she's more guarded on because of what may or may not have happened to her. So the best thing I can do, since is be really smart. Like, so there's mud right here. So if I try to move away, I'll probably slip and fall on my face. So I'm going to go where there's less mud if I have to move away from her. And I'm going to go ahead and rub her with my stick a bunch on this side. So a common problem that a lot of people do is every horse has one good side and one bad side. And what a lot of people will do is they'll spend a lot of time on the good side because it's easier. So she's super responsive to this rope. So she's kind of like wanting to nip at this thing, which is fine. I'm just going to push her with it and rub it and then release at the right time. Right there. So since she was feeling kind of weird with my hand, I'm like, let me bridge it by using something else and letting her know I don't mean her any harm. This horse, you know, the horses don't want to hurt you. Their whole purpose is to be safe. It's to feel safe, it's to protect themselves. They just want to be safe. So if you can show them that they're safe with you, then they're going to do everything for you because they're not bad. So just showing her that she's going to be safe with me. And that doesn't mean you have to be careful when you release, because if she tried to nip this and I moved away, like she tried to nip a Citro, if he moved away, he pushed back on her and he put a very clear boundary. So then she can navigate the very clear boundary effectively, and she understands it. So the more consistent you can be with your clear boundaries and helping them feel safe with you, the further along you'll be. So she's okay with that, which is really good. So I'm going to come back over here. And I'm going to respect that this area of her face, she's a little more sensitive with, and that's okay. You see how different she was there now that I rubbed her with the stick? And unfortunately, we have like this nasty cow flies right now. Thanks, cows. This is an open range county in Arizona, and an open range state. So what ends up happening a lot is the cows, when they come over here, they bring all these nasty flies with them because they're all surrounded by open range. So I have this other hand, and I'm going to try to work her. But you see how she's less trying to feel bitey to me? She's a little more relaxed because I started with this, which is really good. Just right here. Super nice. She's starting to get nice and soft. So I would love to just keep doing this, and I'm going to go away a little bit further. My goal is to kind of get under her chin today because I'm looking at what I want to do tomorrow. And we do this a little differently. I know some trainers will spend hours out here with them, so I'm going to try to approach her again and do a lot in one day. we just try to just build on the next day. And so my goal tomorrow is to be able to come in here, rub on her, move this halter on her face without her getting freaked out, and be able to clip this on. So that's all I'm going to work on today. And then once I can be able to easily catch her, I can add a little bit more. So we've already started touching. We dealt with the bitey issue, that she doesn't need to feel defensive with the bitey issue. And we'll just hopefully build on that each day. But I just don't like to spend hours and hours and hours with them. I would ideally like to spend another session with her and then maybe even do some fly spray stuff. So this was really good. That's what I want to be able to do, right? Tomorrow? That's excellent. Good girl. And I'm going to be spending a lot more time and approaching on this side because that's her bad side. She's softening her eye. She's like accepting that I'm here. She's being okay with my touch. I can feel her softening. So this is what I want to be able to do. So I'll come to this side and see if I can do the same thing over here and move this rope around a little bit. She's got a little ouchie right here, which I feel bad about. I didn't realize that she was going to get rubbed, that she's that sensitive and really get rubbed. Because she's just sensitive, which I want to maintain that sensitivity. You know, in order to have a really soft, nice horse, you have to preserve that. So no drag rope should be on there longer than 3 days, a week tops. She's had one on for 1 day. So you see me kind of doing this because this is something I'm going to be having to do. And then probably she's starting to eat the pellets a little bit. So probably tomorrow I will start doing positive. I do positive reinforcement with all of my horses. So I can start doing positive reinforcement. So what I would love to finish on is I'm going to go ahead and unclip this. You see how soft she's becoming? Soft and nice. I was able to she can feel my hand tickling her. So I'm going to pick this up right here on this side and hopefully unclip it, okay? And then my goal would be to go ahead and clip it again. So I'm going to bring it up because this is what I'm going to want to do tomorrow with her. Bring it up, move it around, and be able to just clip it, just like that. What a good girl. So this is where I would want to leave this. I could keep going with this session and keep, you know, pushing and start touching on her sides and all that. But this horse went from being nervous and a little bit bitey to really starting to enjoy this soft touch. And so now she's going to be like, oh, these people are pretty cool. So I'm going to see if I can just step back and if I can step forward and touch her again and do that a couple times before I leave and see what she does. Because she knows it's not attached to her anymore, right? She could feel the release of the pressure on her. She's like, I want to eat my breakfast. Yeah. She's like, I'm free. She also has a bite on this side. So this is kind of what I would want to do with her. There we go. Just like this. So if I can do this tomorrow, I can catch her. Very nice. Very nice. And walk away from that. So that leaves her wanting more and craving more, right? Like, so that was really good. She should be easy for me to catch tomorrow. I might have to touch her with my stick and string a little bit, but no more drag rope. She's starting to enjoy that soft touch. She's starting to not be so defensive. So because she's not defensive and afraid, I'm safer because she's safer.